the intro.
Fuck it.
No intro this time?
No intro.
No intro.
Hey guys, welcome back to Natural Red Podcast.
Today's twat.
Hey, he does it better than you.
Energy
Yeah, energy.
with 3 letters.
Charisma.
We've been here, what, 10 seconds already getting battered.
All the things you don't have, Daniel.
Oh, thank you. So guys, how's it been?
It's been ages.
Yeah, it has actually.
Where have you been?
Where have I been? I've been on holidays, man.
Where have you been?
So I went to Malaysia for about 2.5 weeks, which is all right.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah. It was.
We've been freezing our asses here.
I was sweating my ass off over there.
I'd rather swim ourselves.
Actually true. So we went to a island resort to go snorkeling. Yeah.
Fuck you.
It was pretty cool. No, but it was bad because I get seasick apparently.
Seasick.
Yeah.
Seasick.
Evidently. Yeah. Evidently. It was terrible. Like I was on the boat to go to one of the snorkeling locations, right? And the waves were just like going so high and like the boat rocked a lot. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw up.
I've never been on a real big boat, but I don't know.
Oh, it wasn't a big boat. It was like a
Yeah.
like a little yacht.
I've been on a yacht. I don't think I got seasick.
I didn't get seasick. I was in the worst part of it. There was a storm going on. I didn't get
Oh
seasick.
yeah, shit.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Storm.
Yeah.
Lightning get you?
What?
Lightning get you?
No, there was no lightning.
And did he traveled through the Bermuda Triangle? No.
Yeah, you know that?
What?
He did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I did.
You took the shit out of you.
And then I went to Caribbean, and then I came South Africa, went to India, and then I came to Australia.
Did he went like literally boom, 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 and he went down after that. He didn't complete the triangle.
What?
Oh, he's still alive.
He's still alive.
Yeah, dude.
Awesome.
One of the survivors.
Unfortunately, one of the survivors, one of the few survivors.
Yeah. Quite the story.
Might be the only one.
Do you watch Survivor, the TV show?
Nah. Do you?
Fuck.
I was gonna
What?
say.
The Survivor, the TV show.
Survivor.
Yeah, the TV show.
You know, like when all the people are, like thrown onto that one island, and they're like given all these challenges to complete for like immunity and shit like that to get voted off. Never heard that concept before? Oh man.
No, I haven't
So
watched
what's that
it.
TV show? TV show, the film.
Oh, the film.
The Sex House?
Big brother.
That where everyone got sent out to the island. War games.
City?
Wait. War games?
Yes, that popular TV show that every girl liked like 2-3 years ago.
What?
The Sex House.
No, you fucking idiot.
Oh, no, sorry. Sex in the City. Sex in the City.
No, it's an actual film. Okay, that 2-3.
It's a film.
Catwoman.
Oh, Twilight.
No!
No, it's Twilight. I mean, come on.
No, what was it? That popular TV.
TV show or
It's
No,
film?
film.
Is it a film? Okay, it's a film.
Alright, so it's like a movie.
It was like like books about it before.
Ah, Harry Potter.
Percy Jackson. Lord of the Rings?
Game of Thrones.
Yes!
That's what you mean.
No. What?
What?
He drank every
What do you think it's
option.
for?
He drank every option.
Every option.
Wait, come here.
iZombie.
No. Oh, fuck, he's actually pissing me off.
Walking Dead.
No.
Wait, tell us what happens.
Everyone else, there was there's like a treasure thing in the middle, and like a team of
What the fuck?
two.
Is that the one with the Goonies?
No. Is it in an island?
Island?
Teams of 2.
The
If it's-
madness, and then
I know which one you mean. It's Lost.
yeah, sort of lost, and it's like a game. It's like a virtual game. Everyone had to survive, and it's like dragons. Is it dragons?
Dragons? Like Dragon Age?
What's it actually called? People in the comments are going to be screaming at us. It's Catwoman. Is it Catwoman?
How's it Catwoman?
Catwoman.
Catwoman's like in Gotham City, right?
Yeah.
Catwoman.
Like the movie Catwoman? It was horrible.
I didn't even
No.
watch it.
Cats.
Hey, you gotta give up on it.
Cats.
Like the woman went from the best actor to the worst actor because of that movie.
That young woman. Catwoman.
Yeah.
Is it
Yikes.
Catwoman?
Batman.
I mean, they're related. So,
They're related?
Spider-Man? Homecoming.
Literally, this is like I remember they were like they're like trained to survive on this island. They were like trained with their cities, their towns. They get
Hunger Games.
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
To be honest, Daniel, I know the answer for like 20 minutes.
Wait, I had no idea what he was
Yes,
on about.
fucking me, dude.
Fuck you. That drove me crazy. Killed me for that. Well, because they had to enroll. Or no, they got picked.
Yeah, they were like
Two fittest
Yeah.
people.
So it's a battle royale. That's what you mean.
fucking Fortnite.
It's
Clash
Fortnite.
of Clans, boys.
Have you seen Bill Gates do that? You go like this.
Oh, fuck.
What is it? Dude, he's like
I'm serious. You go like this.
he's combining the dab with like Thriller.
Cool game. Where'd you see that? What's his name?
I don't know, it was online before it got taken down. The website line.
Oh, he's got lots of money. He probably took it down himself. You're not. You're marking every time you do it. Don't do that. We're
Oh, the big gun's coming out.
Look at this guy, fucker.
Yeah.
Did you get hairier? Dude, look,
Maybe.
there's like a line underneath from hair.
Shit.
Fucking jealous.
Yeah.
I know.
You're cutting your triceps. Shit.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting bigger.
Where?
Hairier. It's evolving.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I can show it to you afterwards.
Okay, never mind.
After the toilets around him.
Can go around toilets. I don't know if it's allowed here, but
Is there enough room?
they don't have to.
There's enough room.
There's enough rooms, yeah.
In the
Plenty
in the
of
one
rooms.
cubicle.
That's what you get. It's a whole big room.
Is it actually? Oh, shit.
You never been there?
No.
It's a great toilet. Great place.
Yes, it's great. I already did 9/11.
Oh, of course.
Why don't you do the other two?
We're not getting money from these.
I mean, we weren't supposed to, right?
Well,
Wow.
So
Please sponsor us.
Patreon.
Patreon. Like the video, please. I need help.
Share, comment, subscribe.
Listen to this fucker.
Yeah.
He's good.
Look, man, I think he's just a better version of you, Daniel.
What is?
Will.
The Asian version.
He's the better
He's
host.
the Asian natural red.
Yeah. Natural yellow.
What are we doing?
Making jokes.
Let's talk about your holiday.
Yeah.
What else did you do in your holiday?
So during the snorkeling, right, we saw this turtle. This fucking massive
Did
turtle.
swim next to you?
No, it was underneath. We had to like dive down to see, or kind of dive. Like you were on the surface. It was a good maybe like 15, 20 meters deep. But like, dude, you should have seen everyone just kind of gathering around it. It's just like, like, 'cause you can't talk underwater, right?
Did you fish?
And this turtle was just like chilling at the bottom.
Like a big turtle? Like
Yeah, it was a
tortoise?
huge one.
Okay, I'm visioning like a small turtle, like just
No, it was massive.
It's out.
I'd say
Was it
about
little flapping its what?
How old?
flippers.
Flippers.
Wings. What?
In addition to that, I saw 4 baby sharks.
How big
Oh.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, they weren't that bad. Like
Baby
they were
one.
closer to the shore though. And if you were just swimming around, like these little guys, holy shit, they swam next to your leg, in between your legs, and just swam off. Like they came, swim off. It was actually nerve wracking. I thought it was
Harmless?
gonna bite me.
Harmless?
Harmless, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It was good.
Yeah.
I like that. I'll probably like
However-
I'll get shit scared and stuff. Like, oh. It'd be like a dog.
Just kinda-
Take me dog for the
kinda-
first. Oh, you're a good guy.
Should have taken revenge for all the people.
What?
They're cute until they grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them while they're young, like lions.
Start them off young.
Get them. Have you heard of the guy who's got like pet lions in South Africa?
What the fuck? Is that legal?
He's got about yeah, of course. He's got his own little farm, and there's about 20 to 30 lions, and he's been like their pets. He pats them, he plays with them like dogs.
fucking breeding those?
Do you mean the lion whisperer?
The lion was.
Yeah, his name. I was going to search for his name. Lion Whisperer. I think the True Joy wanted him on his podcast, but obviously you don't want to go to South Africa. Interview him.
Mm-mm.
How's your life? And the lion just comes behind you, just starts licking your face.
Meow.
I reckon it'd be a good lion as a like a young lion. What's it called?
A cub?
A cub. I reckon it'd be harmless. Like they'll bite, but like
Playfully, yeah.
Like a
They
big
won't
dog.
like chomp down or like maybe like nibble.
Yeah, you shouldn't let them do that. it sets a bad precedent when they grow up.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is okay. A bit more force.
A bit more force. No more leg, no more hand, no more leg.
It's gone.
Gone. Rest in peace.
Suffer.
Nice knowing you, buddy.
Would you like to interview him? I mean, he'll be
Him?
he'll be mad.
Like,
Weed.
dude,
Yeah, well, like an
Wild.
interview, we have to go to South Africa.
Yeah.
And
And I'll
your
give
wife.
him a call. Oh, it's Natural Red. Who the fuck are you? with that South African. Who the fuck are you? That South African accent.
That's a South African
They
accent.
talk like New Zealand but British.
Do they?
Yeah.
I thought they were Dutch.
People think I've got a South African accent.
How? What? No.
Yeah, they were Dutch, weren't they?
For the Afrikaans.
Yeah.
Something like
The
that.
original people, like the people who colonized them, were Dutch, Netherlands, something like that.
You're right. I think you're right.
Yeah, they were Dutch, so they wouldn't have British accent. They would have German.
It sounded to be like New Zealand, Britain. People think I've got a weird accent. They think I've got a South African accent.
Are you trying to
No.
kill me?
Are you trying to kill me?
Nah, I can't say that.
I'm having a serious conversation. These cunts are doing it.
It gets in my head because you know what?
No, oh, right.
Yeah.
But I've got,
You know the way.
Do you know?
I've got like an Aussie accent.
No, you don't.
Well, mixed with British.
Mixed with British and then mixed with like Wog.
Yeah, actually, I can see
You don't
that.
have Aussie accent.
Yeah, man, how we gone there?
Well, now you're doing it.
You mean your natural
accent? Natural accent. you
Yeah,
don't
cause
have.
when I was younger, I would talk like a European Aussie. So I've always got that in me. I'm not trying to.
So then you're a wall.
I'll get exaggerate any accent. If you
Then
want.
accent
You can
is
exaggerate
evolved.
Indian, huh?
What?
Yeah, you have
you can
evolved
exaggerate
accent.
in Indian accent. You can exaggerate it. Doesn't mean you've got it, but you can exaggerate it.
Yeah, you're exaggerating Aussie accent. You have a wog accent. You don't have an Aussie accent. Aussie accent is different. You see now you're exaggerating Aussie accent. You don't have one when
I've
you
got a mix one. Just a touch a little bit, and a touch that, touch this.
It's called fucking wog accent. Can't.
Full stop. That's it.
Period.
Conversation ended. I thought I don't know how to respond to that. I do have a different accent. I mean, since I started watching YouTube.
That's changed.
We're all becoming Americans.
You guys made me change as a person.
You changed him.
They're from Egypt.
Yeah, true.
I've got like groups of Egyptians all following me. I think it's like Britain and Egyptians the best, and a bit of Australia. Thankfully, I mean, what?
That's probably us.
What are you looking at me like that?
Now look at me.
You're looking at me like this.
Probably us three from Australia.
Yeah,
And that's
just like
it.
clicking. Like refresh the page,
Stagnant.
new view.
How can this cat survive?
Share.
Share. Do people share YouTube videos? Oh,
I haven't heard anyone who does.
I don't
look
think
at
so.
me when you talk.
Fuck off. I'm making sure my sound's recording properly.
Yeah,
This is
I'm
gonna be the
swearing.
shittiest, funniest podcast. I can tell.
Yeah, I'm swearing.
Hi?
Yeah.
Look, I already made a 9/11 joke. I think we passed monetization. demonetization. It's gone.
Do we go back to your holiday?
Oh, you did fish, Gabriel?
Nah, it was a resort. You're not allowed.
Oh, no fishing.
Saw a stingray.
Really?
Yeah,
Up close?
dude, I almost stepped on it.
Fuck.
Yeah, that would have fucked me up. Like I was going back to the shore from the beach.
Yeah.
It was just camouflaged right underneath the sand, and I'm like, because I have my snorkeling gear on, and I was like looking around. I'm like, I just make sure I don't step on corals because those things are sharp. Fucking
I
sharp.
can't imagine being sharp. Be like soft.
You know, you would imagine that, but
Yeah.
like they're actually like
Soft,
rock
cool.
hard corals.
All of them?
Yeah. Like even the
can't- I
colored
can't
ones.
imagine that.
I know you can't. I couldn't imagine it either. And then I
No.
touched one. Dude, it almost cut my leg. It was that sharp because like it's got like these pointed bits or whatever. And then so I was like trying to make sure I don't step on coral.
Yeah.
And then like I'm about to take another step, and the next thing I see are like these two like antennas sticking out of the sand. I'm like, the fuck is that? So I take back my foot and I look closely. These are eyes. They're just like snail eyes.
From what?
Yeah, exactly. Then I'm like, the fuck is that? So I look further down, and like you can see like the kite shape of the stingray. It's a small one, like about yay big, and the tail like added about that big. It was a tiny one. Yeah, it was a tiny one, but still, like I was like, holy fuck!
Was that its eyes? Or is it?
Yeah, those are the eyes. Like the
It's
antennas.
got There's
Like,
another
they can
animals
move.
like that. Yeah. Was that a stingray?
Yeah, that was a steam. Finding
I
Nemo.
remember that. It's been a while, motherfuckers. Since I watched it.
So that happens.
Is that the best bit of the holiday? Going under the sea? I'd love to go to the
Yeah.
Great Barrier Reef and do that.
Is that, I reckon that'd be good.
Isn't like 40% of it dead already?
I've heard about that.
Yeah, you should do it while it lasts. Please save the environment.
What causes it? Is it the boats that come through it? The ship or the pollution?
Yeah.
It's a combination of all of them. It's global warming, pollution.
If global warming fake or
Boats.
true, come on. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Ice caps. No.
Yeah, ice caps have melted.
They're gone.
They're gone.
They're
Look.
part of the ocean.
Years ago.
Look.
Yeah.
If you take the same route that Titanic did, you'll be all good. That's why they're doing Titanic 2. We took our revenge on the ice caps.
Return of the Titanic.
What's it called? Like a quiet revenge? It's like a calm, is it? But it's like quietly it's getting us back.
Oh, wait.
What's that word? I don't know. But you can tell it's like chipping away the revenge. So one will shoot that comes close to me.
No idea what you're on about.
Hypothetically speaking. Hypothetically speaking.
Hypothetically speaking.
What else? Oh, you tried good stories. What, 2.5 weeks there?
I got sick halfway through.
Fantastic.
Yeah. No, because of it's really polluted there. So the water there is like
Where'd you stand, like Kuala Lumpur?
Kuala Lumpur.
Only there?
I went to Ipoh a bit, which is like countryside area.
Maybe search yourself. I'm interested.
It's Ipoh is like IPOH.
H.
Did you drink the tap water?
Ipoh, Malaysia. Oh.
No, it's just like because when they use it, it's just I don't know. I don't know what I.
Because you shouldn't use tap water.
Oh, was it from
Oh,
the tap?
actually, I did drink some tap water.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, you
love.
need to filter.
Same
that.
thing happens in Ukraine. You gotta buy water. It's sort of, you don't know. It's definitely not polluted, but it's like question
No,
marks.
no.
It's question marks around it. That's why.
We can't handle it because we didn't
No.
grow up drinking that water. The people who live there
Oh, right.
find
Yeah,
it
yeah,
because
yeah.
they've been drinking all their life.
Yeah, that's true.
We drink it, we're gonna get sick.
Yeah, 'cause we're not used to it.
Immediately. You're not used to that. They do it. They don't clean it as well as we do.
Yeah.
That being said, though, I had this one thing called snow beer. Have you guys had that before?
I'm jealous already.
I'm great there.
I'm
No,
jealous
it's
already.
so fucking good. Okay, so what they do, so they go into like this giant freezer, basically. They put their
Yeah.
mugs in there, their glass mugs, their flagons. They leave in there, and they leave it until it's like frozen, right? So there's ice all over it, and when you pour the equally cold beer into it, like it froths up, and it creates like this really thick kind of like, I don't know how to say it, but the taste is magnificent. I love it. Magnificent.
Really?
Is anyone there about beer?
Critic. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not the best one, but like it's
Yeah.
really nice.
Was it like just like frozen ice? Frozen ice beer. That's an idea Casey needs to make. Frozen ice beer.
It wasn't like frozen, like it was really cold. Like, alright, so when you know, like when water starts to harden to become into ice.
Yeah.
Imagine that halfway through, so it's thicker. It's a little like harder, but it's still liquid.
Can you?
Okay. I know what you mean.
Is it that?
Actually, no.
It's like snow.
Is
Actually,
it-
it's exactly.
So it's
like
like small ice, small tiny ice together. You can,
Yeah.
You can,
yeah, exactly. Kind of like a slushy, but like more
Yeah.
liquid. And it was alcoholic, so. But it was really nice. I had like
in the snow.
no. It was at someone like a restaurant there, but like they had a giant freezer.
That's called snow beer.
It's no good.
I'm just gonna go to Malaysia just for that.
Get
Go to the
wasted.
airport. Can I have a snow beer?
Oh no, it's not.
No, very nice.
It's not that
Such a snow beer.
good. I don't blame you though.
Snow beer. Here we go. Snow beer, Dan Murphy. Snow beer is larger beer originated from Shanghai, China. Shanghai. Settle down, boys. Settle. Okay.
You know my mom. Don't tell me what to do.
What?
Go on.
Don't tell me to settle down. I'll fuck you up, bitch. Settle down, boys. I'm not gonna do it.
Don't be a balance. What was that?
What is that? Is that like a pen cap?
No, it's my teething.
Are you teeth like this thing?
No wonder you have tea.
Yeah, that's the one.
Use that for later. I'll just you know. Checks it out.
You ripped it out just to throw it at it.
What happened with
The
the night?
mighty stretch. Shit.
Wow, you didn't say why did you get sick? From the water, yeah? Oh.
I suspect it's from the water. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure it's the water.
Yeah, I think it's water.
Like, dude, like in Kuala Lumpur, so like their drains and all that leads to like the river. And on the way to the house I was staying at, my auntie's house, like the taxi drove past like a part of a river, and you could not see through that. It was like dirty. It was brown. There was like rubbish in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best, but
The thing is, in Ukraine we can't drink water, but it's all clear, but the pipes are too old, so they got to replace them.
oh shit.
I don't know.
Wonder.
See, my grandparents have to actually buy things.
Those like big
What,
things.
like silos?
No, not tanks.
It's plastic. It's big. You like turn around, put it in the machine. It's sponsored.
Yeah, that
Oh.
or just actual bottle, big water bottles. Yeah,
Shit.
it's pretty. Luckily in Australia we can drink
Fresh from the tap,
fresh brewery.
because it has like a lid. Immediately the word ASMR came into my mind.
Don't start, boys.
And like the omnidirectional ones. They're like one side, like
Look
one
at
ear.
these. Look at these. What are you on about?
What do you want Africa?
Wait, how long ago was that?
Don't want to kill the channel, but it's Africa.
What was Africa?
Huh?
You sent the message saying it's Africa. What was Africa?
Ukraine.
You sent the message. What do you mean don't ask?
I'll kill this man, but don't ask me. What do you mean, Kane?
Went straight to the murder weapon. It was
Makes
that.
no
Don't
sense.
I was merely a
Kane, you
puppet.
gonna say?
It was when Gabriel said it was it again the law.
Oh, to have lions.
What?
Oh no, that's a reserve thing where he says he doesn't own them. It's like a reserve.
Wait, is it?
The lime wrist, bro.
Yeah.
It's
It's like a
a
safari trip. But like,
lime wrist.
Sort of, yeah.
Oh,
But it's like his own little farm.
this man is coming up with a Lion
Oh,
King.
I've
I've seen his shit. Yeah.
There's a South African self-taught sanctuary owner who works with African lions. He's written a couple books. I'm promoting this guy. I don't like it. Yeah, it's quite weird. Two dogs are enough for me.
Yeah, same.
2 dogs. I don't even have a dog.
Do you want to have a dog?
I do. I used to have one.
What kind of dog would you want to have?
Big boy.
The bear one?
Husky, German Shepherd.
Oh no, I don't think about husky. I think husky in Melbourne is just too cool for them.
Nah, you can.
Like they have all that fur and Melbourne is so fucking hot. Especially in summer.
Yes.
We had a girl from our school who's a husky.
The one to the bear?
Yeah.
I'll tell you after, but she
Okay.
used to walk two huskies. I don't think it does matter. If they camp in the house and it's in summer and it's really cool in the house,
Yeah, ace.
you just bring
And
it
you
down
have,
because
to,
it's
and you
too
have to
hot.
cut the fur really. You have to cut the fur as well. Like.
My dog's shed, so
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but I don't think huskies do.
I don't think any big dogs do.
Really?
But do they grow
No,
hair?
actually,
do they
no.
grow hair?
Golden retrievers,
Yeah, golden
they do.
retrievers do. Yeah.
Do they actually grow hair? Is it like
They have fur, don't have hair.
yeah? But does it actually grow if you cut it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should grow back.
Yeah. But it won't just keep growing and growing. No.
Actually, that reminds me of something that did happen in the Malaysian trip. That I
Big
had.
dog came to him.
No, like my auntie has a golden retriever, right?
Nice.
Nice dog.
And it's really, she's so
I love
so
that.
playful. But one day it was a thunderstorm, and they keep the dogs outside because they have like my cousin's son, right? He's like really like young. He's like 2 years old or something. So they don't want to let the dogs in because of
him.
yeah, because he's like really
He's
tiny.
struggling.
Yeah, he's kind of scared of big dogs.
I suppose they know he's 2 years old. Yeah.
So they don't let them in. And this thunderstorm happened, and like the dogs are petrified of the sound of
Yeah.
thunder, obviously, and it's like pelting down. So one thing I should also mention is the doors there. It's literally like a frame. Like like their doors, like my auntie's
House.
door, house, is like a frame because they need to let the heat escape in the hot days. And this door in particular, the top half was like pretty much open, had like some vertical bars, kind of like a prison cell. And in the bottom half of it was like tiny, like rectangles about like this big, that wide. Just so to prevent the dogs from coming in, I assume. I don't know why. But that was the design of it, right? So
sealed.
No, it wasn't sealed. Like they used like some kind of like mesh to prevent things like their dogs from poking their heads in. So this one particular day, because of how scared the dogs were, they started clawing at the mesh. And the golden retriever, her name's Lulu, actually
Good information.
managed to like bring down the mesh.
Yeah.
And she was so scared, she put her snout like through the thing to try to escape the.
Oh.
It was terrible to watch. I was like so heartbroken. I was like, can we let her in? It's like, no, we can't because Lucas is out, and that's little. So like, okay, so I was like, okay, wait, I'll be right back. Because I was like patting it to make like reassure the dog. I went back to like get myself some water. Came back, her whole head is through that little thing. No, but like it was such a tight fit. It was terrible, and like she like it's like
fuck.
and like her head is like through the whole thing. Her neck is like there, and like she tried pulling out. She couldn't force it out, no matter what. She like pulled, and like the whole door rattled. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are we gonna do? And I'm like telling this to like one of the house owners, right? And I'm like, guys, like the dog, her head's through the whole thing. And it's like, she'll figure it out. She'll get herself out. And she's like tugging her head back, and the door's rattling, so she obviously cannot get her head out. And so I'm like,
Going one way.
what the fuck should I do? Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, all right, let's see if I can like try to like move an ear past like the door bar thing, so like to push her head out. So it's really difficult because she doesn't want to move. At this point, she sat on the other side with her head just sticking through, just like she just can't be bothered anymore because it's like I'm giving up. I'm like,
she's falling asleep right there. She can't be fucked with life anymore.
dude, it was. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. So I told my brother, I'm like, hey, dude, like the dog's got her head stuck through the door. Do you want to come help me out? He's like, what do you mean? So he comes downstairs, and like he's like, what the fuck? And like her head is just like, she's still smiling. She's still
Everything's going good. She's just so tired pushing.
And I'm like, dude, we gotta do something. And I was like, well, what are they doing? They're just watching TV. They're just like, she'll figure it out. I was like, no, she's not gonna figure it out. So we're there.
She'll be right.
What do we do? So like, we squeeze one of her ears past like one of the vertical bars. And her head's like now, instead of straight, it's like on an angle like that because we shoved her ear out. And we're like, oh, dude, what do we do now? It's like, because we're trying to stuff the other ear through the other side. And it's really difficult because her head is literally like the bar is coming into her head, like an indent kind of thing. And we're like trying to shove it through. Eventually we managed to. It's like, all right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to push the forehead. I'm going to try to push her out. I'm like, okay, so he tries pushing her forehead to get her out. She's not budging. And we're like, come on, Lily, like, pull one more time. It's like, no, she's still not doing it. It's like, okay, so I reach my hand through the bars, and I start pulling the back of her neck while he pushes. She comes free, and she's like running around that little area. She doesn't even give a fuck about the lightning anymore. And then we're like, okay, so we had to zip tie the mesh back together. It was, oh, man. It was terrible. Just like to witness that was heartbreaking because you can see she's trying to get unstuck, but she can't.
I'll be honest with you, your aunt probably have had witnessed that multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
That's why she couldn't give any fucks.
She's like, she'll figure it out. I'm like, no.
She'll be right.
I mean,
She'll be right.
couldn't you just like, if her head is like this, couldn't you just like turn around and bring it out?
No, because it was longer here and very short here.
Oh.
So like, because our head isn't like round, it's more like an oval.
Yeah.
So if we tried that, it would like just get stuck.
Yeah, alright.
So yeah, but we got her out eventually. It took like 15 minutes. So, but we got there. So it was great.
I think I just realised the title of this video. Dog stuck indoors. And that's your podcast. And us in a thumbnail. Like helping them plug it up. I'll make sure I edit it right. That's the thumbnail.
Oh, man. Do you ever see those things on Snapchat, like the dodo?
What?
the dodo. It's like this Snapchat story where they post like videos of like animals being rescued and all that.
Oh no.
These stuff here on the side.
Yeah, those stuff.
I never check these stories. It's full of shit with damn mail.
It is.
Betting, advertising, and everything.
I don't even have a
It's all these
Snapchat.
news that that
Instagram though.
classified news these days.
Yeah,
Go to Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram. Thank you very much. Good plug there. Yeah.
Out of it. I watched it. They put them all in the water, frogs, and they keep the lid open, and they will turn the heat up slowly through 1 hour, and then they just get boiled alive without even moving, without even caring, because they just get used to it. I think it would be a similar thing, maybe.
I was gonna say, I think there's like a legend, like a mythological legend
There we go.
about something like that, where I can't remember the exact details, but basically it was like this demon or something was cast into like hell, I believe. It was something like that.
Agree.
I think something like that. Like, and Tartarus. He's cast into
I don't
Tartarus,
know Greek mythology.
which is essentially hell.
No.
It isn't?
Is it? Okay, it's a bad place. We can agree on that. Okay,
Alright.
so we're just gonna associate it with hell for now.
Alright.
So he was cast into there, and like something happened, and I think the myth goes like God sent down a rope, and he anyone, one demon or something could climb that rope, and whoever made it to the top would be granted access to heaven and turned into an angel, some shit like that.
Right.
And basically, he was cast down. He climbed the rope and pushed off everyone else. So he was the last one. But then at the last minute, God cut the rope and sent him back to hell. And then it reminded me of the frog thing that you said.
Yeah.
About how they put them all there, and then slowly they start turning up the heat. So then they prioritize themselves over each other until one person's left or something like that.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't know. Just remind me of that.
So let's go to something less serious.
How about the Olympic thing? You've obviously heard of that, right? The swimming 200-meter freestyle or something event where Chinese or Korean, I don't know, there's some gray
Oh, the
area.
medals?
Yes, the medal.
Yeah,
how
yeah,
he
yeah.
refused to take a photo.
Yeah.
I don't actually get how that story works because I've heard two different stories about that.
Yeah. What's it about,
So,
Daniel?
I think
You're
it
a
was-
sport guy here.
Yeah.
Do your job. Report on sport.
I'm not a reporter. So basically, Australian swimmer, I forget his name. He's probably the best Australian swimmer right now.
Right.
He finished third in the 200-meter race, if you say,
Yeah.
because I don't know what event it was.
Yeah.
But the Chinese guy finished first, and the Australian guy decided not to stand on the third. Second?
On the podium.
It would have been second spot on the podium because he thought the Chinese guy was cheating allegedly, but he doesn't know that. But obviously he's heard of something, and it's not been official that he's cheated. But obviously there could be some truth into it. I mean, there's cheating everywhere in
'Cause-
sport. It is corrupted like fuck the Olympics.
I heard it the other way round.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
From you good?
I was sleeping.
Oh,
Yeah. No, I heard it the other way around from another news program.
Did you hear from Malaysia though?
No, not from
Okay.
Malaysia.
They're
I
probably
heard about
censorship from there.
But
The rest of it.
basically what this version said was the complete opposite, whereby yes, the Chinese guy came first and the Australian guy came third, and
I thought you came second.
something like that.
Yeah.
It was top three.
Yes, yeah.
And the Chinese guy refused to take a picture with the Australian guy because he thought that the Australian guy was using sports enhancing drugs, which is what I heard first, and then
merry-go-rounds.
yeah, I know. So I was really confused about that.
I didn't hear that bit. I only heard. Then again, you don't know. You think these guys could be biased.
Yeah, that's
Every
true.
newspaper is so biased. It's so shite.
Their job is to screw.
No.
Herald Sun in the Age, right?
Yeah.
Herald Sun, I think, is liberal. I think the Age is more Labour. It's all bloody biased shite just to, what's it called? To
Propaganda.
it is probably
Yeah, it is propaganda. But the only news source that I personally trust is the Onion News.
What's that?
Are you being serious? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
What's
it's a serious thing. It's a news. It's Onion News, you know. Search it on the internet.
Spaghetti monster.
Like on YouTube, go on Onion News. It's pretty good. Yeah. He's not searching
Hang on.
Onion News.
Hang on.
Disclaimer. Looking at
He's looking at my hot body.
The onion bridge.
Is that actually? Show me.
The onion bridge of life skills.
That's an actual thing. I can't believe it.
Of course, it's an official
What?
thing.
I don't know.
Payton?
Let me see, maybe oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Sure.
Onion News. It is the best thing. Yeah, you have a laptop in front of you. Just search it. It is the most
It's
reliable
just-
source of news you will ever
I'm
find.
sure it is. I don't trust.
What makes it
I don't
so
trust
reliable?
newspapers at all. Don't trust them.
It tells the truth, all the truth.
How do we know it's the truth?
It doesn't.
'Cause that's what every news platform claims.
Well, that's the thing. Now you do your research, you cross-check everything. I've cross-checked the news. Like I see it on Onion, and I go search it on internet, see what the other versions. And Onion News has always been the one that was correct, the truthful version. It has never lied.
How long it took for them to confirm that they were telling the honest truth? Like how many
Plus,
years
it's
of
American. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, is it American?
This is
Oh,
American.
well, there you go.
Many years. Like I think it's been on for like 10 years now.
The only I don't think is, especially with football journalism, it is shit. It's
I
all
mean-
about clickbait.
Right.
It's all about getting that soccer player's name in to get the clickbait headline,
Yeah.
and that's why I just do not read any or go on any newspapers online. That's it.
I mean, you have to look at the game itself,
Mm.
right?
It's all about the money.
It's bullshit. the guy can fake a fall, so the other person will get a yellow card and they get a penalty, so they can shoot it. Like, it's so fake. You have a TV, they just change the fucking rules.
There is.
It's not fun.
It's now what's it called? Video review. That's it's video assistant referee, which basically, if the referee doesn't know what to do, they go upstairs, they check the TV vision,
See what really happened.
see what happens, and then.
Again,
But then again, that's also
nobody
false.
ever does that
False.
though.
There is. It costs lots of money. That's why.
I can't even imagine that being used as much. Because if I'm using your example about fake falling,
Why would he just use? It's a big ass TV. They just use that one. Why have to
Yeah.
go upstairs and all that?
Referees aren't allowed to use that.
You see, they don't want justice. The game is less fun because there is no justice. The good players, what makes a good player is how well you can fake an injury. Immediately, 5 seconds later, the moment
not true.
the judge,
That is not true.
the coach just say, yeah, it's a yellow, he just jumps off, does a penalty, it's a kick goal. Hey!
That's not true. Though.
That's not fun,
That's not true.
but it is.
Only
It has become way
like maybe
too
a
common.
handful of cases that's happened.
yes, over thousands of players.
Over thousands of players. You know what? It's so common. Every time I watch football, the moment I see it, I just turn it off.
Every time you see some kind of injury.
Every time I want to watch a football game, right? I turn it on. But in the first 20 minutes, somebody falls down, and then I'm like, nope, I'm not watching this anymore. Because it's so bullshit. They show you it's bullshit, and then the other guy, the clueless guy who comes and just gives it a fucking yellow card.
To the diver, yeah, that's what happened these days.
I mean, also in their defense,
no,
because
no,
they had to
no.
prioritize their safety and health first. So even if they are faking it, they can't confirm that they're faking it. So it's better to be safe than sorry. Because like I'm pretty sure you can probably lose your job over like if let's say if it was serious and you let it go because you thought it was fake because it looked fake. But let's say it was serious, you'd probably get fired.
Again,
for
you
that,
see, that's why I
You
say
don't
change
do
the
that.
rules. There's a giant TV. Let them use it.
They're not allowed to use
It
that
will.
TV.
Well, that's why I say change the rule, Daniel. I'm speaking in plain English.
They are using TV.
They're not using that big TV though. Change the rules
No, that's-
so they can.
They've got. I can't tell you.
Why?
There's a box upstairs. They've got their own TV which has different angles too. They can't check.
Well, like the
everything.
control
All right,
room,
all right,
basically.
all right, all right. How many times they have gone up to that room to check something?
Quite often these days.
How long does it take?
It's been introduced in the past 2 years.
How long does it take to do that? How many minutes of the game do people have to just sit there while the guy goes up to the stairs, look at shit, and
He
calm
doesn't walk
down?
up and says, "I'll be right back." he's got mics.
Double time.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Just wait
Can you just
there.
imagine his
Don't
mindset?
play.
It's like last step. Slams into what happens? Runs all the way back down.
It's it's
No,
bullshit.
okay.
It's bullshit.
Okay.
It is complete utter bullshit. It's the reason why I
Okay.
do not like
Okay.
football.
But
It's too much
You don't watch
bullshit.
it. You don't watch enough.
Every time I watch it, I see that shit happens. The guy falls off. The judge comes, give a what do you call it?
Referee.
Referee comes.
Judge Judy comes.
I mean, it is a judge jury thing, though.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
He just comes in. He comes, and then he just gives one.
You gotta realize it's hard.
And
I've
then
been a
fucks
referee.
off.
It's hard to be one. It goes so quickly.
You gotta run everywhere.
You're running more than the players. You've got to
Because
be.
you gotta follow the ball, like
Exactly.
run up and down.
Players have got positions where they've got to be, but the referee has got to follow the player who are up and forward, and they're the only ones making decisions.
Well,
you got to realize
you
everyone's
can't
perspective is hard for them.
change the
They are.
rules. Make it two referee,
That's fine, you
one
don't-
for the
Alright,
other
that's
half
fine,
and
you
one
don't
for
watch
the other
enough.
half.
You can't really make your call if you don't watch enough.
Because every time I watch it, somebody falls and the guy bullshits it. He falls, oh my fucking leg, I'm dying, I'm gonna have to amputate it, oh my god! The referee comes, gives the fucking red card, 5 seconds later, oh my god, where's the fucking ball, I'm gonna kick that ball, with the same leg that he was holding it.
You don't watch enough.
That's
F1.
quality.
This is
content.
exactly what I saw last time.
When was
The guy
last- when
fell
was last
down.
time? When was last time? Been a while, yeah, fun.
Maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago?
Were you watching the African Nations Cup?
I don't know the names, come on man.
No, but it must have
That
been.
one falls, that's all he knows.
All I don't know is turn on the TV, whatever, just going through channels. Oh, it's football. You know what? Let's give it a second. Oh, 1,000th chance.
7
I'm watching it. You know what?
I
You know
have to
what?
disagree. You're talking
You know
so
what?
shite
You know what?
right
It's
now.
going. You know,
And
it's
they're
going.
gonna-
It's
they're
going.
gonna
But
be-
it's 10 minutes later. You know what? It's good. Bam! The guy falls off. All right, that's gonna be
Referees are
interesting.
starting to realize that.
Oh, that's interesting. The guy can't move his leg. He's crying for his mother. Oh, mom, I shouldn't have been a football player. My leg, it's never gonna work again. I can never play again. He's fucking crying and shit. The referee comes, gives the other guy a yellow. Bam! 5 seconds later. All right, where is it? I'm gonna kick it. With the same foot that he was holding 5 seconds ago. He gets up and shoots the goal and bam, it's a goal.
Hold on, don't they have to like get the osteo/physio out on the field to inspect it first?
Didn't happen.
You're talking so much shit.
It didn't happen.
You're talking so much shit.
Look,
But is it because he just tripped or something? So they're like, oh, he'll be right. Ah, my fucking knee!
F1.
the referee gives the other guy a yellow,
Let me
and then he
talk.
jumps up. He
Let me
jumps
say my
up.
point of view, because you've been screaming for the past 3 minutes.
He jumps up
It's the adrenaline.
like faster than Flash. He just bam, kicks the ball. It's a goal. Hey, all good now.
You're going to get so much hate in the comments. It is not what you think at all. Referees are starting to realise that. They're
starting to realize that after how many years has this shit been going on?
It's only recently.
10 years, I think. It's been going on for 10 minutes, maybe 20.
Because it's half of the referee to ref the game.
Should be 2 referees, one for
Actually,
each
I was
half.
gonna say that. Is
So
it
that-
just the one ref?
Yeah, it's one ref, and the poor guy is overtaxed. I mean, he's fucked.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
Why isn't there 2?
running that much, you can't really think clearly.
Yeah,
can
you can't think clearly because all the blood is
Yeah, because
it's not in your
They
brain.
can think clearly, but because of the motions of the range and the legs being played so quickly, you would not expect it.
Yeah, because the guy has to follow the ball. If something happens behind him, how can he make a judgment?
They
on
go
that?
upstairs if they don't know
Oh,
the
right,
decision.
yeah.
They go upstairs. They've done that for the past years. But it costs so much. These angles, the cameras, they're costing so much money. Especially if you want a replay and you want it to be a HD replay, slow motion.
Actually, yeah.
It takes so much funds out of the competition.
I can imagine.
So it's only recently that
No,
they've been
what
introduced
takes
it.
fun out of it is somebody win because they have better actors
the
on the
only-
team.
Yeah, fine. The only thing that's there for Middle Eastern teams and the Brazilian, Chilean, they've got the mentality of manipulating the referee's decision.
And it's been working.
It's been working. But now, referees, they've got a new rules being introduced recently. If it's obvious that the player has obviously tried to manipulate them, they can get sent off. And after the game, there's a thing called match review where referees, specifically will watch the whole game to see if anything else happens, and will penalise them for further action.
Does this penalty only impact the players financially? So, like, let's say
No.
a player like,
It will miss matches.
oh, and that will also
What will happen exactly?
Huh?
So what will happen if they get penalty later
like,
on?
is it like a temporary ban from
Like-
playing?
Look, let's say you bullshitted and you managed to get a kick goal and bam, you got one score. Because of that one score, you
I'll
win.
give you an example.
What will happen then?
This player is complained about getting kicked in the leg so many times, like bad tackles, right? For example, and he's been on his feet courageously, yes, trying to take the game on, right? Stayed on his feet and kept going, but the referees don't see that. What you're trying to say, if the player gets fouled, right, obviously a free kick, but they don't go to ground, then the referee will still keep going because I think obviously it's right. But if you get kicked in the leg and the guy falls over, doesn't act, referee will give the free kick, if you know what I mean. There's less acting because the referees understand.
You didn't tell what.
Drama
Look, you
is-
say
Yeah.
they watched it, review it
After the game, yeah.
after the
What's-
game,
what's
and
that?
they penalize.
This is in every sport.
Let's
now, by the way.
say you won because of you faked it,
Yes.
and then you got a free kick, and that kick turned into a goal.
Well, now the referee, if it's a goal opportunity, they'll go upstairs. They'll most times.
Right, okay.
So if it'll be, for example, after the game, they'll review it to see if any player. See the umpire's facing this way, and on this guy, on this player behind him, he's elbowed him, for example, and the referee hasn't seen that. They'll go after the game. They'll see the footage, suspend him after because you can't see that. Referee can't make the call. He can't. He hasn't seen it.
Why is there one referee? Why isn't there two referees? There's
There
two
is-
fields.
there is.
There's two fields.
There's offsides. They can.
Yeah, no, I'm not
they-
talking about those offsides.
No, but
I know.
they talk to the referee.
They
see
talk
that.
to the referee.
They talk, yeah. They talk.
Extra eyes.
It's true.
Alright.
It's a good point.
Here's
But
another
you just
question.
talk like a
Here's-
classic Australian.
Now,
person.
here's another question, mate. How long has this been going on? Exactly. 1 year, 2 year?
Yes, because it costs money, yeah.
1 or 2 year.
Only
So
when-
what about all those previous matches that were won because of they managed to manipulate it?
But
That-
you
that
can't-
takes
you
away
can't-
the
you
fun.
But you can't do anything about it if it's 3
Yeah,
years ago.
exactly. So you can't do anything about it. So you see,
So
my
you
point
focus on the
still
future.
stands because they've been doing that
Wow.
up until this point.
So is your argument that someone potentially got much richer because they won a game using a fake
Yeah,
injury?
But you're
yeah.
slagging off the referee.
Yeah, I am.
I
because
mean,
there should be two referees and they should be using
There's
fucking
three
TV.
referees.
Make it 4 then. Look,
Two on each half.
two on each half. Why isn't there two on each half? Why should one guy just run after like
But it's
like
not,
fucking ping pong
it's
balls?
not like they're struggling. It's just it's hard to make the calls because it's so fast.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
it's congested,
If
play,
there's
lots
two,
of legs coming in, it's
if
hard to
there's,
see.
if there's two, they can make better decision. They're on their field.
No necessity. There'll be more chaos.
How?
Because I'm guessing there'd
Two
be more
referees.
conflicting,
Exactly.
like, because like one
Should we
referee
do
might have
this?
seen something.
I've seen this. Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, did he
Oh,
push it?
is
I didn't
that
see
when
that.
they go
you
up?
see, so you see, then if there's a conflict between the two, they bring in a third thing. They bring a
Oh,
third
third
referee.
referee.
They call him upstairs
No,
to
but-
check.
That's rare.
This costs less money. You say if they have to call up, it's going to cost them money.
No, the footage of the cameras.
The footage of the
And
cost money.
technology.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
and the wages of the referees.
To be fair,
got to have
to be fair.
wages. Yeah.
Because a slow-mo camera, I was watching this video, apparently 7 seconds worth of a slow-mo camera takes 13 gigs.
It's fucking.
It's insane. Just
lot.
now, if
It
that's
is
only
a lot.
7 seconds, and a classic game will go for like what 90 minutes, even more.
Okay.
So like,
Here's the question: how much are they all making money?
Who?
The studio, like not the studio, the studio.
You got to realize that they
the
also have
players,
to pay the wages
the
of the
referee,
referee, which costs a lot as well. So it's not only
and the players.
and the players.
Commentators.
Players is no commentators from the broadcasting channel.
That's
Oh.
Players are from the club. Referees are from the organisation, the league.
But don't they get their money from sponsors anyway?
They get how
Like
much
the majority of
money
that
they get.
money.
Yeah.
But the cameras.
Look, the CEO can take
Cameras.
a hit in bonuses, so they can get more referees.
You're making it so much easier than what it is, but yeah.
There isn't any.
It's
The
getting better.
game is not, but it's getting better. It is not already there. That's my problem. It's getting better. It's not already there, and that's the point. That's what the point I'm making.
Because it's hard.
When you
it's
watch
hard
on
to
TV
control.
and you see some bullshit, that just makes you know, why should you continue investing time in bullshit when you see
They're not. Because if they saw it, they would pay it.
they're starting to do it?
Yeah.
They haven't done it.
It's
They're
only for the
doing
leagues
it.
have got the money, obviously.
Yeah.
And better
So the
reasons,
rest, so
obviously,
it does
bankers.
happen. Rest only the rich guys, rich boys can do it.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. If only the rich boys can do it, the minor teams can bullshit.
I like this.
An hour 10.
I like it. There's also, I'm gonna move on. I want to also
Alright,
talk about
let's move on.
Instagram likes.
What about likes?
Have you seen it recently?
No, wait, what
No,
happened
what's
with
happening?
likes?
Wait, I haven't seen Instagram likes.
But has it changed?
No, it's just
I don't use
So
it.
the public can't see how many likes you've got.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, no, I've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
actually, I went onto your page a while ago because I saw that one photo I uploaded, like recently got like 89 likes or something like that. So I went on. It was like, wonder how much he gets. So, and I was like, you had to scroll and individually count how many people. It doesn't just tell you.
No.
I'm like,
Really?
well, fuck.
You can only see yourself and the
Yeah.
stories.
Why did they change it though?
There's a.
Yeah, what is that?
I think it's because of less competition and because people are changing their changing their emotions based on how many likes they get. For example, if there's like a model who gets 1 million likes off a boob pic, right? For example,
Right.
Yeah.
and if she gets 700,000 likes, her mood goes down because it's less than usual. Like, oh, why don't they like me anymore? So this constant liking,
Right.
it's all the new generation. I don't give a shit.
On that
how
note,
many likes I get.
That girl that got banned from Instagram, wasn't that what happened with her? Because she started doing lewd things like that, her likes went up, and then she continued to do stuff like that to the point where she sold her bathwater and got her Instagram page removed.
No, but
I'm pretty sure that's what happened because she
This
used to
one?
be like a makeup artist.
This one.
wait.
No, it's not her, but that's a nice photo.
Oh no. Wait, but you can see it yourself. Only other people can't see it. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
so the model's
Yeah, yeah,
mood
yeah.
still gonna go down anyway.
I mean, I'm guessing if you're comparing yourself to someone else, like
Which one's better? Physical likes. Which
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
better? The only problem is for advertising. Is this
all right, product.
is this girl getting more likes? Do
Wait,
we
wait.
invest in her or do we invest in this girl who gets
You mean
more
when
more
you get
attention?
sponsors?
Cool.
Yes. Advertising.
Oh,
What?
I'm getting cold now.
Oh, I thought you said you're getting a call from someone else. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are?
No,
Because
I'm getting cold.
I now I do understand. But I actually like that. I wonder if Facebook and other social media are going to go follow that trend of.
it's a good path to take. I mean, it takes a bit of the competition away, like
Which
the
is good.
competitive spirit rather.
You'd be
You know,
surprised.
It does change a lot of things, but at the same time, for those who are competitive,
You'd be
they're like, oh,
surprised.
blah.
The mood change. I'm like, oh, like their whole day gets worse because this thing did not get.
I'll be honest with
300,000
you.
likes. It's fucked.
I'll be honest with you. I don't see how that's gonna improve because they can still compare that to themselves.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna improve anything. The only thing it's gonna improve is the competition against someone else, and not the competition you're gonna have against yourself.
There's always ups and downs of that.
Oh, fuck.
So like, if your competitive spirit is like to benchmark yourself against other people, the fact that you can't see that anymore is like.
Then you can just compare yourself against
So
yourself.
if you compare yourself to yourself, that's a bad thing because if you get less likes or something, you're like, oh shit, why am I doing something different? So they would start making, I don't know, being a bit more lewd or seductive or whatever to get more likes. And if that more like trend continues, then they might go further down that path. But if you're like competing against someone else, my mentality of that, but I am a slightly competitive person, is like if someone's better, then you want to like strive to be better than them. So again, you might do more seductive or lewd things to get more likes, and the change more or less ends up the same way.
No, I think the problem comes from the problem comes that people doesn't want to compete. They see competition as a bad thing.
I mean,
Like
yeah, sometimes.
primary kids, they compete in a race, in a running race thing, and they all get participation award. Like,
Oh, yeah, true. What about the kid who came and like, it's not fair, he got a participation award.
I mean, do you know what kids do with those participation awards?
In the bin.
In the bin. In the bin is because it's worthless.
It is. It's like, oh, I.
Everybody
participated
gets
in
it. Doesn't matter how hard you try or you don't. It's worthless.
Everyone's a winner.
No, that's not how
No,
it
no,
is.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
What
I
age-
know,
What
I
age you
know.
start the competition? What age? Because you can't start.
Yeah, to be fair,
six.
they're primary school.
You can't say 6 years old. Oh, you fucking lost.
Here's no. The thing is, you don't have to overplay the loser part. You overplay the winner part to get them to try to become winners. This is what happens when millennials come and say, "Oh no,
But
I
that
can't do anything because everybody's better, so I'm not gonna try at all."
And that, like, in the long term, that can potentially cause bullying.
Because this
Oh, we're getting
competition.
deep.
You grow up. It's competition. You want that job. It's
that's
competition.
true, that's
You want that mate. It's a competition. You want that nice piece of food. It's competition.
Wait, what?
What?
You want that
Give me a
sport.
fucking drink. I want the lasagna.
I will pay more than him.
No, because when you go,
20.
for example, you go to Woolworths, it's a competition against other people who's gonna get the best piece of meat.
I was gonna say, can you imagine all the shoppers? Open the gates! And just racing with their trolleys to the meat section, which is bigger. Boom! In the car.
I mean that's what I do. I always pick the best part, best instead of the worst.
biggest. More bang for your buck.
Yeah, that's how you should do it.
Yeah, I mean,
You want that
everyone's
car,
target.
you have to get a better job. How you get a better job is by competing against each other. You want to get to that university, you have to compete against each other. So why don't we train them from the start that the life is competition? You better get used to it, fucker. Instead of them hitting 18 and it was, oh shit, everything's a competition
New
and I have
world.
absolutely no idea how to
I got
compete.
you. They start in year 12 where, like, remember?
Year
this
12,
guy-
it's too late.
And then I agree with you, but the teachers, they start year
Yeah.
12. Remember, the guy next to you, they're trying to get the higher score than you.
Yeah, so you gotta
And then it's too late. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's
Yeah.
so many.
This
Uni
com-
only takes a
so-
limited amount of intake.
Yeah, you only takes only a limited amount. It's not unlimited
Yeah,
spots.
exactly.
And if it's unlimited spots, that course would become worthless. So some unis on purpose make it limited. Half my class is empty, but they're not gonna take more because that makes the class worthless.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it could be because the professor can't handle more as well. I don't know, but
The professor.
It's a uni.
still,
We got
you have to start competition the moment they hit into school because you go through school, you're competing against everybody. You're competing from the first day. You're competing against everybody to become better, to become teacher's favorite, to study better, to get better marks, so you can go to a better secondary college, so you can get better teachers. Because let's be honest, the better the college is, the better the teachers are. Because more teachers want to work
Yeah,
there,
it's true. They get paid more.
which is why private schools are better than public ones. So I don't get this whole participation of what it's you're fucking your children up, you're fucking everybody up with that attitude. Shouldn't be like that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, let's take one of the biggest point of life, competing against each other. Let's take that out. What's left in
Not
life?
everyone. Not everyone can be a competitor.
But we are all competitors.
A lot.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
pe- some
we are.
some people have like passive personalities where they don't want competition because that would stir up like complications and all that.
I know, I
Yeah,
get it,
I
and
can get
they're
that.
better fucks and they should alpha off, but everything you do in life is a competition.
Yes, that is the reality.
From getting inside
Yes.
to a train to walking down on the street.
Like walking.
Yeah, I mean, if there's a couple of people walking, like in Flinders Street, for example, if you want to stop and wait, everybody clear up so you can go, the light's going to turn red and you can't cross anymore. So you have to go there and you have to maneuver, so you're competing against other people.
To get to the traffic light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
yeah, no, okay,
Like,
fine. I can accept that.
Look, here
The race to the traffic light.
is the most, is another thing. You get into a car, you want to go to highway. You have to compete with other people so you can get into the highway.
No,
because
yeah.
people are not going to let you
Because
go
everyone
in.
like they're all like
You
time
can't.
pressured.
Yeah, and if
It depends what
yeah,
you're doing.
and if you don't know,
That's why you leave early, so you don't have to compete with other people.
are you saying?
Actually, no, see, no, but that's also a competitive thing because you want to leave earlier so you can get
So
there
you can
fast.
get better
So you can
chance.
avoid like
So
peak time.
you're still competing with them.
No, it depends where you want to be.
Peak time hours.
No,
and
but
all
it depends
that.
where you want to be. If you want to
Doesn't
just
matter.
go home,
You go to a highway. You have to
You can just
get
go
into
home.
the
I want to
line.
get home as soon as possible.
Yeah, I want to get home as soon as possible. Then if you're not competing with other people, you're valuing yourself less. And that's how people become miserable. They value themselves less by not competing against each other.
Yeah. Fair.
You want to go to highway, you have to compete with the people who are already in fucking highway.
I mean, it's a good point, but like, grey area, ups and downs and all that.
It depends like what you want to be. If you want to be like a nurse
You still have to compete.
or like a daycare.
You still have to compete to become the best daycare. Otherwise, parents don't want to put their kid to that daycare.
No,
Here's another problem. If you're not the best daycare, you're not going to get the best money.
Look at those older elderly daycare people.
Oh, what,
Well,
retirement.
Retirement,
Social
right?
workers, yes, those things.
So the better the place is, the better the care is. So if you work in a shit part, you're going to get the shit money.
And the more
But how
potential.
do
You have to
get
compete
there?
to become the
Yeah,
best.
but, yeah, competing, but how does an elderly daycare worker compete to get the best?
You compete
How
the competition starts the moment you want to study that, because you have to study it. So that's already a competition to getting into the course. You have to compete against each other again to get the best work placement. You have to compete against the test scores because you have to at least get an average 50%, I think.
Yeah.
And then you go and then you compare it against other people to get jobs. If you get a shit job, you get less money. If you get the good job, you get more money, but the better jobs are more competed.
Right.
If you don't want to compete in life,
You're fucked.
you fucked. You lost.
That's true.
That's how the game is. You can kill yourself, and that's the only thing you can do if you don't want to compete against each other.
There's no
You like that
sense.
girl, you're
No
gonna
sense.
compete with other dudes.
What's the thing from COD? Is it COD? That says when you lose, when you're dead.
Respawn.
Is it respawn? No, that's Minecraft.
And that's
No,
my
every game has
every
that.
game has respawn.
If you die,
unless
you're
it's,
gonna
unless it's
respawn.
hardcore.
What's
Unless-
COD? What's COD say? It doesn't say respawn.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I never really played COD.
No, but there's like a meme where like you're just dead and it's something really easy to blood comes
You
out. Obviously,
die.
blood. It is like there's a thing. It's like
Game over.
I know that Dark Souls is you have died or something.
You die.
You die. Yeah,
Is it
Dark
die?
Souls is
That's
you,
Dark Souls.
No, that's Dark
harsh.
Souls.
yeah. It's like a specific word that COD uses. I think it's COD. Anyways,
Well, let's move to something else
we'll
then.
wrap it up there.
Wrap it up. All right.
We've been going in a while.
An hour 20.
That's
Hour
good.
20. All right, that's good. I think.
It's been fun. It's been fun.
It has been really fun. I
We
like
talked
it.
about holidays. We talked about dogs getting stuck. We talked about
Lions.
stingrays, lions, bad referees. And then-
Competition.
Male, female.
So if you
thing.
did enjoy this, like the video, comment what do you think about our conversation.
So you can cop me. Can't. No.
I think it's time to end it there. I think it's
Yeah.
time to end it there.
Let's end it here. Please like so you can become better YouTubers, so we can get more people to watch this channel, so we can have more podcasts, so we can have more money, so we can get better rooms for podcasts, so we can get better mics, so we can have crispier, better voice.
Yeah.
Because that's how life is. Choose life.
You heard it from the horse's mouth. Ta-ta.
Ta-da.
Bye. Bye.